Do I have my timer ready? Do I have my judges ready? Jim, it's all yours.
All right, we're gonna do a 3, 2, 1. You guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Stein's up.
All right, off and running. 12 minutes was the time last year. Will they make it to 10? Will they make it to 12? Will they even come close to that record? James, if okay, I'm going to ask you a quick question. Is that all right? What you been doing to train for this?
Practicing with a 5-pound kettlebell.
You have been? Okay. Usually people give me a joke answer on that, but you've actually been training.
Yeah, I did for nationals.
Oh, that's right. You went to nationals. How'd that go?
I won.
You won? You are a national champion? Jim, you did not tell me this. Not only is he the Pennsylvania State champion, he's a national champion.
He is the Hofbräu Master Extended Champion from about 3 weeks ago, so he's riding high.
Oh my, so wait a minute, he's now downgraded to a state championship.
I don't think I would put it that way.
Okay. That is fair. All right, Gage, you come from a Mass?
Oh, Slatington.
You come from Slatington. What did you do to train for this?
Work on cars.
You work on cars. All right, that works. All right, Alec, you come from Stroudsburg?
Paul.
Oh, you're Paul. I keep thinking Alex here, and he's not. You come from Trafford. You came all the way across the state to be here.
Right.
All right. How have you ever been to Bethlehem before?
Once. Years ago.
30 years ago. All right. Well, welcome. Thanks for being here, and best of luck. All right, Brian, you qualified at Music Fest. Most people are really, really drunk at Music Fest. You managed to win a competition. How drunk were you at the time?
Very drunk.
Fair. All right. Jeff, you also came across the state from Altoona, right?
No, I'm actually from the Lancaster Leader Crunch, but I won at Altoona, so here I am.
So you go to a round of these across the state.
Yeah, and I take my opportunities and win where I can.
Win where I can. All right, that is a baller answer. All right, then I have my, let me see. Okay, Jonathan, right? Jonathan are you from Lancaster?
Yep, Lancaster Leader Crunch, represented.
All right, cool. Is this your first time in Bethlehem?
No, I was here last year, third or maybe fourth.
Third or maybe, okay, welcome back. Welcome back, thanks for being here. All right, then I've got Jim from Hijinks, right? Jim?
Yes.
How you doing?
Good, you?
I'm doing well, thanks for asking. What are you focusing on right now other than me being annoying?
You being annoying.
That's fair. That is fair. And I've got Glenn and Jerry. Glenn and Jerry, do you mind me saying you two were of the crowd, you were the two older of the competitors, but you wiped the floor with everybody last week. How did that feel?
Pretty good, I guess. I mean,
there was a lot of punk college kids here.
one kid told me I'm going down, so.
And still, you're here. All right. Jerry, what did you do to train for this?
Lifted Stein.
You just lifted a Stein?
Lifted Stein, yes.
Jerry, do you mind telling people how old you are?
77.
77 years old, holding a Stein in front of everybody. Jeff, right? Jeff, you come to us from Carlisle. Is this your first time in Bethlehem?
Yes.
And how you doing so far?
Doing good.
What are you focusing on?
I'm focusing on winning.
All right, very nice.
We're at 3 minutes.
3 minutes. All right. Kevin from Scranton, how you feeling?
I'm good, feeling good.
And you're from Scranton, right?
I'm from Clark Summit.
Oh, from Clark Summit. Well, top of the turnpike there. All right, and what are you focusing on right now?
Just focusing on that Stein.
All right. All right, making our way down. We had Jeff. Now we've got John from Old Forge. You're from Danville? Yeah. All right, what you focusing on right now?
Just holding my mug up to the street.
Thinking of anything in particular or mind blank?
How good this beer is going to taste when it's out.
It will. It'll taste good. All right. I'm going to kind of abandon questioning for right now. These gentlemen, I'm sure, are all appreciative of that, as it's now time to focus in on this. We've got some shaking going on. Getting a little bit of trouble. Gage is down. But give it up for Gage for participating. Give it up for Gage.
They got this beer at arm's length. They can't drink, but we can, right? Who's got a beer in their hand? Let's give a prost to these guys. Ziggy Zaggy, Ziggy Zaggy! Ziggy Zaggy, Ziggy Zaggy! Ziggy Zaggy, Ziggy Zaggy! Prost!
4.5 minutes in. 4.5 minutes in. We are down. Jerry is now down. Jerry is drinking his beer. All right. We also have Paul down too. We're seeing some leaning though. Some leaning is going to get some strikes. I just love Jerry sipping on this beer right now. All right.
We're at 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Sounds like we've got some unofficial timers in the crowd. All right, we got some people down to 2 strikes. Plenty of people without strikes though. People focusing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 13. We're down to 13. We did just lose Carlin from Lehighton. All right, a couple more strikes. We got some. Oh, we got somebody about to spill their beer if they're not careful. All right, they're starting to drop now. They are starting to drop as we get close to 6 minutes. Just seconds away from 6 minutes. Our national champion looking pretty chill, pretty calm right now. Our Music Fest qualifier definitely feeling it right now. All right, let's get some cheering. Let's get encourage Brian over here. Brian,
the audience went home.
Can we hear it for Brian, everybody?
They don't
Let's hear it
even
for
care.
Brian, our Music Fest qualifier. Brian's down. Never mind. Brian's down.
Got to keep these elbows locked, everybody. Come on, keep them up.
We are down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 competitors of our 17. 10 have dropped. We keep going though. We have Ed from Wishful Thinking still going on. We've got Kevin from Groove Brewing. We've got Jeff. We've got James. We've got Glenn who qualified last week. He's still going on. We got Jim from Hijinks. And we have Jonathan from Lancaster. Who's rooting for John from Lancaster? Give it up for John from Lancaster. Who is rooting from Glenn from Bethlehem's Oktoberfest? Who's rooting for Glenn? Who is rooting for James from Rural City Beer, our returning champion? Who's rooting for James? Who is rooting for Jeff from Carlisle? Who's rooting for Jeff? Who is rooting for Kevin from Brew Brewing in Scranton? Who's rooting for Kevin? And who's here for Ed from Wishful Thinking? Who's rooting for Ed? All right, we are down to 6. We are down to 6. 8 minutes in. 8 minutes. 8 minutes, getting closer to that 12 from last year. Ed is definitely struggling a little bit. Cheer it up for Ed. Give him some energy. Cheer it for Ed. Coming up on 8.5. Coming up on 8.5. All right, we are now down. Our gentleman from Hijinks, Jim, is down. Give Jim a big round of applause. He lasted nearly 9 minutes. We are down almost to our, this will be kind of amazing if our top 3 are just right here, dead center. All right, we do have 2 strikes though on Kevin from Groove Brewing. We do have 2 strikes on him. We have 2 strikes on Ed from Wishful Thinking. Both our returning champion and Jeff Wishmeyer do not have any strikes against them right now. And they happen to be right next to each other. James has been calm as a cucumber through this. I gotta say, actually, so is Jeff. They're looking good. Ed is still hanging in there. Give it up for Ed. He's still hanging in there, 9.5. He's been struggling for a couple of those minutes. 9.5. 9.5. We owe. Ed is out. Give Ed a big round of applause. We are down to our final 3. We have James from Rural City, Jeff from Market Cross, and we have Kevin from Groove Brewing. We are representing Pottstown. down. Carlisle and Scranton right now. Kevin does have 2 strikes. Jeff got his first strike. James still does not have a strike. And we are at 10 minutes. 10 minutes in. All right, these are our 3. The record is 21 minutes. We've got a while to go. Are you cool with that? Ten and a half minutes. 10 and a half. All right. Kevin from Groove starting to show a little bit of a bend. That's not going to be able to hold too much longer. He's working possibly towards his 3rd strike. Meanwhile, James and Jeff still holding very strong. Jeff wearing his sunglasses at night.
Future is too bright.
11 minutes, and we are down to our final 2. Give it up for Kevin from Groove. All right, we are down to our 2nd strike on Jeff. James still without a strike. Will James do better than his time last year? And again, Jeff still has a shot. Jeff coming to us from Market Crossing, Carlisle. Jeff getting some cheers. Past 11:30 now, we're past 11:30. James definitely looking pretty good. He does have his first strike, but he is looking like he's going to eclipse that time from last year as we are coming up on 12 minutes with 10 seconds to go. He's starting to see some strain there with James. Meanwhile, what does Jeff's eyes say? We won't know. And he's down to the 3rd strike. Down to the 3rd strike. Our champion has won. But how long will he hold it? He has beaten his record from last year. He's now past 12 minutes. He's at 12:17 right now. How long will he go? Can we get some chance for James? James! 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 He's got fellow competitors cheering him on. This is great sportsmanship. We like this.
Hold that Stein.
Hold that Stein! 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 And we are almost at 13. Almost at 13. Just a few seconds to go for 13. Jim, you don't happen to know what his time was from a few weeks ago when he won the championship, do you?
I believe it was 17:30.
17:30 was his time 3 weeks ago. Oh my God. He has hit 13 minutes. He only has 1 strike. He is still holding strong. He is starting a bit of a lean though. We had our first pain is weakness leaving the body quote of the night.
That's just the first one that you heard.
Yes, fair. Down to 2 strikes, down to 2 strikes. 2 strikes at 13:42. 13:45 right now. How far will he get? Can he best his time from a few weeks ago when he won the national championship? He is again the Pennsylvania State champion. He is the national, and he is down at 14, straight up. Give it up for James Thompson from Rural City Beer Company.